you can tell when your car battery's dying. But with your water heater, you'll never know until it starts leaking. Before you buy another tank, consider a Navien tankless water heater. No storage tank to heat or leak. Lower energy bills and endless hot water for spa-like comfort. All backed by Navien's strong warranty. If your water heater is over 8 years old, it's time to check out Navien at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Count on Navien.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases, even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. The KISW baseball shirt is back. It's in the Rock Shop. And let me tell you, it's looking sweet. This is a nice version of the baseball shirt.
Yeah, it's a new one, man. It's not bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've sold baseball shirts before, but you're right. This is a brand new version of it. It looks sweet.
Yes.
And it is available now at the KISW Rock Shop. This is looking nice. I like this. So if you are getting ready for some baseball, and you want a sweet-looking baseball shirt, well, we got it for you. Go to KISW.com. Order yours today.
Let's play B-Migs.
It's time to play the game. So everybody scream his name. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs, and maybe it's time to whack Migs instead. It's Whack It Wednesday.
Whack it.
Let me see everybody do their Mr. Wacky then. All right.
Yeah, buddy. And Steve is definitely whackable. He got whacked earlier today.
Whack it.
Even though I kind of screwed up and almost gave him a win there.
Whack
You
it.
cost me the game.
Yeah, maybe I cost you the game. Maybe I almost helped you win. We don't know. Let's not dwell on it too much.
Why? Because I got a song. It was a great moment.
I guess it was a good moment for you.
Yeah, sure was.
See if it's a good moment for our contestant today. We got Cody in Seattle to take on Steve. Cody, are you there?
Oh, yes. I've been waiting a long time for this. Verified champ.
Oh, hello, Cody.
You know what he sounds like? He sounds a little bit like Jervis Tetch, the Mad Hatter on Gotham.
Oh, yeah,
He's got that voice.
Getting any deja vu, Steve?
Oh, yeah, I remember this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Steve, you know our all-time record.
What's our record?
We are currently 1-1-1. It all comes down to this.
Wow.
They call this the rubber match. The Battle of Seattle.
Can you not say rubber match and then be talking with all those deep, sultry voices? It seems a little strange.
2 men enter. 1 man leaves.
Wow.
The rubber match commences now, Rev.
What's he playing for today, Steve?
Yeah.
Dirt Sweet tickets to the professional bull riders. Unleash the beast.
Unleash the beast.
Only if you go with me, Steve.
I could be one of your friends. Take him to that beast.
Take him to the Dirt Suite. Wow, that does not sound
Happening
right.
at the Tacoma Dome on Sunday, March 31st. Go to KISW.com for all the details if you want to unleash the beast with me and Cody.
Settle this.
Get your tickets at Ticketmaster.com. I don't know why. I'm not at all creeped out by this.
No, well, that's probably because he's speaking your language.
I'm moderately excited.
There we go.
Wow. Hey, Steve, how about you get out of here?
Hey, Steve, get out.
For those playing at home, Cody will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Cody, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Feel it.
How much does it cost to purchase Boardwalk in a standard game of Monopoly?
$500.
No.
$400.
Yes. In what European city is the famous Louvre Museum located?
Paris.
Yes. What number have you rolled in a game of craps if you roll boxcars?
8.
No.
4s.
No.
Pass.
Melanoma is cancer of the what?
Skin.
Yes. Who was the original voice of Mickey Mouse?
Pass.
In what year of the late 2000s did Bob Barker retire from The Price is Right?
2008.
No.
2009.
No.
2007.
Yes.
Nice.
What future celebrity made an appearance as Opie in Andy Griffith?
Ron. Pass.
The first action of
Ron
which
Howard?
Yes. The first action of which war took place at Lexington?
Revolutionary War.
Yes. In Greek mythology, all that King Midas touched turned to
Gold.
what? Yes.
Gold.
In what state did the Golden Girls live?
California?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct.
I like how you follow the King Midas with the Golden Girls.
Yeah, right. That's
that was
a little
clever.
fun. Yeah, it's a little Easter egg right there for
clever.
everyone. And we'll have to see if
This is going to be tough for Cody.
it will be very close.
There's a couple I know Steve are going to get.
I know. I gotta bring up my game. Make sure I don't screw this up. So I don't screw either Cody or Steve. This is a big match here.
Big match.
Super big. Steve,
Yes.
are you ready?
Before I start, I want to give a quick shout out to Randy German. He's a big fan of the show.
Nice.
Awesome dude. And I showed up today in the mail. He sent me a Funko Pop and some fruit snacks.
Yeah.
And he just made my day. He knows me all too well. Funko and fruit snacks is the way to go. And that Funko Pop is a John Cena Funko Pop that is see-through because, of course, you can't see Cena.
Of course.
It's a genius Funko. It really is.
It's truly one of the coolest Funko Pops I've ever received. It's so
Give it out a
awesome.
shout.
Yeah,
That's
good job.
amazing.
So, shout out to Randy. Thank you, man. That was really nice of you.
Give it out a shout.
Are you ready, Steve?
Oh, yeah.
How much does it cost to purchase Boardwalk in the standard game of
200.
Monopoly? No.
500.
No.
100.
No.
Oh.
In what European city is the famous Louvre Museum located?
Italy.
No.
Paris.
Yes. What number have you rolled in a game of craps if you roll boxcars?
4.
No.
8.
No. 2. No. Melanoma is cancer of the what?
Skin.
Yes. Who was the original voice of Mickey Mouse?
Walt Disney.
Yes. In what year of the late 2000s did Bob Barker retire from The Price is Right?
2009.
No.
2007.
Yes. What future celebrity made an appearance as Opie in Andy Griffith?
Ron Howard.
Yes. The first action of which war took place at Lexington?
World War II.
No.
The War of 1812.
No.
Civil War.
No. In Greek mythology, all that King Midas touched turned to what?
Gold.
Yes.
No.
In what,
Jerry.
In what state did the Golden Girls live?
In Florida.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my goodness. It's a tie.
Come
1, 1, and 2.
Come on.
It's like a soccer game.
Yeah, it is.
I don't like it.
Well, congratulations, Cody. You win.
Yeah.
I will see you next year, Steve. This never ends.
The feud continues, Cody.
Yeah, this is a beating. I can't believe it. I cannot believe another tie. But, well, at least
fantastic.
Well, hang on, Cody, because a tie is as good as a win. So you really at least got us when it comes to prizes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, you guys rock. Keep doing it, Steve. I'll creepily call you next year.
I look forward to it, Cody.
God, that dude sounds so much like Jervis Tetch.
I know. Until you said that, I was like, oh, wow. He did not know that Walt Disney was the original voice of Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, that's one of those questions where you got to throw Disney out there because who would know the answer unless it wasn't obvious?
Exactly. Yeah. But then he did know that the first action of the American Revolution was at Lexington. So you went all around that.
Oh, yeah.
Steve, actually, I'm surprised that he didn't get right. I thought he had this.
Right. Also, Boardwalk cost $400. Cody knew that.
Yeah.
And then the one that they both missed, the number that you have rolled in a game of craps if you rolled the old boxcars.
Vicky, Danny, you got to know this, right? Oh, really?
Wow.
Well, just think about it. The biggest number on the dice, because it looks like it's all filled up. 6s.
Yep. 6s.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yep. So 12 total. Yes. Double 6s.
Yeah. So you're all filled up like boxcars, buddy. Mm-hmm. You got all the nice little pips that are in your box.
Congratulations to Cody on tying Steve this morning.
That's right, man. Rev, hang on, because I got a little piece of info which I found out I totally didn't know.
Huh.
But anyway, if you tie or beat Steve, that's how it is. So that's how you win the prize. You watch The Walking Dead, of course.
I do.
Did you ever watch Sons of Anarchy?
No.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't know this. How about Remember the Titans?
No.
Okay, then you wouldn't know.
Oh, are you talking about Beta?
Beta. I had no idea it was Opie.
Oh,
because you brought up Opie, the name Opie.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
totally didn't know because, of course, he's got a skin mask on, so I wouldn't recognize Ryan Hurst anyway. But
Beta is amazing. He's just this big lumbering monster, and him in the fight between him and Daryl was outstanding.
So if you're a Sons of Anarchy fan and you don't care about The Walking Dead, you might want to at least catch the last couple of episodes.
Yeah, last 2 episodes
of The Walking Dead, because Ryan Hurst, Opie from Sons of Anarchy, is really good.
He's a big monster of a man. At first, I thought it was the guy who played Sabretooth, not Liev Schreiber, but the other guy.
Yes,
and
Tyler Mane.
Yeah, Tyler Mane. But then I found out it was Ryan Hurst, and I was like, oh yeah, he's a large dude, like just built,
and he does a good job. I mean, the spoiler alert, but when we lost him on Sons of Anarchy, it was powerful. It was a really powerful. He did a great job.
Well, he's doing a great job right now on The Walking Dead. I love him.
Yeah, Beta's the man. And spoiler alert, if you watch it, I mean,
it's too late. He's dead. Thanks. I don't know. You said someone dead.
No, the show's called The Walking Dead. So I'm glad you're paying attention to things you love.
Well, yeah, I don't watch the show, so I mean, you guys do.
Well, you don't watch Sons of Anarchy either, so it was totally around you. All right, how about this? How about we talked to you about this 24-year-old woman in England. Says she went on a date with a guy back in December. 3 months later, this guy sent her a list of 15 ways she could improve herself.
Oh, boy.
I actually
Because I'm sure she wants to know.
I love this guy, because that would be
something
me.
You would do.
It would be me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is unsolicited. He just decided, you know what? This is how I felt about the date. I'm going to let you know what I think of you.
And it's a very brutal list, and so people are thinking this is just made up. And she says, no, this is very real.
I think Vicky could probably attest. There are some really awful dudes out there.
If their ego's hurt, they want to hurt you back. And they've done like a thing, like an online thing where if a guy compliments you and you say, yeah, no, I am pretty, thank you. They get offended and they start saying, well, you're not that pretty.
Or like if they hit on you and they say all these nice things and then you still aren't interested in dating them, all of a sudden their opinion changes and then they become another jerk to the person. I've seen like these screenshots of people to be like, you're beautiful, blah, blah, blah. You want to hang out sometime? No. You're just an ugly bitch.
I've had that too. It's like, well, you didn't reply to me fast enough and I'm actually taking back my offer to take you out.
Yeah, so I'm not surprised. I don't think this is made up.
Yeah.
I think there's just awful people out there. I mean, hell, we even see it here at work. Like somebody will write us and they'll be somewhat nice, but then you don't give them the answer that they want and then they just start losing their minds. It's like, man, you need to talk to somebody.
Yeah, maybe so. You might have
not us.
Yeah, there should be somebody. You should maybe a professional. He gave her 15 critiques, and the first half of this all about her looks. Not a surprise since men are visual creatures. So I imagine that when a guy meets a woman, that's what he's thinking about. And the first one is just a tough one because you don't ever talk to a woman about her weight. It's just we know that, right? That's the first thing he went. He said, if you lost some weight, you look incredible. About 20 or 30 pounds. You'd look incredible.
Jeez. I think he wants to hurt her. He wants to make her feel bad.
Yeah. I'm even looking at how he started it off. He says, I know we went on a date a while ago, but I'd like to explain why I haven't messaged you, because I'm sure she was wondering. I feel like you could have made the date much better, and here's a few reasons why. I apologize if I offend you.
Wow, so he never messaged her, and it's been months later, and he thinks now it's time to give her a reason? This is odd.
3 months after their date.
Yeah, I would imagine she didn't message him either.
Yeah.
Because, come on. If she was pestering him, and then he finally said, okay, well, you keep pestering me, here's why. If it's for 3 months of pestering, then I could see why he'd give her a critique. But unsolicited, this is ridiculous. He also told her she looked really pale and that a fake tan wouldn't hurt. Thought if she showed more cleavage, things would be good.
I mean, so far, these also apply to the world of wrestling.
Yeah. Wear clothes that suit your figure so I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you. Wow. Jeez, this guy's a dick.
Yeah.
Dye your hair a normal color and add extensions. Longer hair is more attractive.
I'm sure she needed to know all these things.
Then stop wearing so much makeup. He wants her to get a fake tan but thinks she's wearing too much makeup? Okay, buddy. Apparently, on their date, she talked about how she got lip injections once and regretted it, but he told her she should get them again. He said, you need so much more confidence. Confidence is sexy. He said the fact that he didn't get a kiss at the end of the night hurt his feelings, so she could be more sensitive and not be such a prude. He ripped on her for drinking a regular Coke instead of diet, even though she ordered a salad.
Yeah, well, I mean, diet's a better drink. That one I'm with him on.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about
Other than that, so far, I think he's been a jerk.
He said, keep your past to a minimum. I don't care what you went through. There is something to be said about that. I don't know how much she went into, but sometimes you really can kill a date by just giving too much information about maybe some stuff you've been through in life. I agree with him on that.
Yeah, I mean, that should be just a given. If you're on a date, no one wants to hear about your past relationships.
Yeah.
Maybe when you start getting into a relationship and you're getting to know each other a little bit better, I can understand why you're talking about maybe past things, just kind of give a better idea of who you are and what you've been through. But bitching about an ex on a first couple of dates, that's just such a, all right, I don't want to see you anymore. Yeah. This is annoying.
If it's a downer at all,
and you're drinking a regular Pepsi and you're talking about past relationships, this is stupid.
How about this? He said, get a sense of humor. You didn't laugh at a single one of my jokes. I thought that was a chick thing to do. If she likes you, she'll laugh at everything, right?
Maybe he's just not funny.
Yeah, if you're not funny, I'm not...
Oh, you're not, even if you like the dude, you're not going to laugh?
Like, I mean, if it's kind of possibly funny, then yeah, I'll laugh. But if it's really, really stupid, then it's hard to fake that laugh, dude.
Wow. That means it's bad. That happened to us on an Uber when I think I told you guys about that. When we were in Portland, the guy's like, you want to hear a joke?
Oh, yeah.
And then he starts going into this political joke that wasn't even funny. And then when it was over, he was mad at us that we weren't laughing. He's like, come on, that was funny and it was clean. I'm like, yeah, it was clean, but it was stupid.
I'm just feeling how this
Boy, what a date you'd be, Steve.
How he wrote everything, I'm guessing this is the kind of vibe he gave off. Just arrogant, huge ego, and it's no.
What are you talking about? He said she seemed stuck up. I bet she was. He said, sort your personality out. Wow, he said, you made me feel bad when you offered to pay, like you thought I didn't have enough money after I told you how much was in my account. Oh,
maybe she offered to pay because she realized I do not want to date this guy.
Yeah.
So I might as well call it Dutch and call it a night.
He did the old Like Us 101 telling her how much money he had in the account, but I think you're supposed to just leave a receipt or something on the table so it's accidentally found. Like your bank statement or something.
Yeah, see, this is the reasons why. I mean, I'm glad I'm not a single woman on Tinder.
Yeah.
Like, this must be the worst.
But here's the thing, though. This is the big one.
Okay.
She didn't compliment him once. That's the big one. That's number 15. Number 15, I think, probably describes the entire thing, doesn't it? I mean, first off...
Yeah, he's got an ego problem.
Yeah, the 14 and 15 are about how she didn't base it. She made him feel bad. Really? If a woman offers to pay for your meal, you feel bad about that?
You get this message, I think I would just delete whatever app I have. And if it's Tinder, that's the last day that I'm like, you know what? I don't need this. God, this is stupid.
The fact that he took that much time shows this guy's got issues. I mean, 3 months later, you send this to a girl you went on a date with? Really? You haven't moved on? You're a crazy person. Gosh. All right, it's time for Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show. 206-42-on-ROCK. Text us at 77999 if you get any critiques for Steve on the last date you went on with him.
It's a good one.
Yeah, let him know. Your calls, your texts, 917.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. Brought to you by Beacon Plumbing, Heating, and Mechanical. Hey, Steve.
Yes?
Stop freaking. Call Beacon.
Stop freaking. Call Beacon.
Listeners on the Loose. This is where you basically get to do whatever you want to do. You run this show. You can talk about anything, something new, something old, but Steve does have a rule.
That's to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, done. And then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-42-on-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
We got a text message. Migs, you were talking about the Dope Show and the Migs Cast. I listened to that episode, and the Suns comic you were referring to was, in fact, Dana Carvey's kid, and the story was hilarious. You should play it for BJ.
Oh, so you did. So it was Dana Carvey's kid.
So to set it up again, we were talking earlier about stand-up comedy and just how this guy Tyler Smith, he does a really funny comedy night called The Dope Show. He's a great comic, and also he does a show where he brings a bunch of comics up, like 5 or 6 comics. They do like a short set, 5 or so minutes. Then they leave, get really baked, and then come back and do a whole other set. And it's just really it's interesting and super funny to watch the difference of what they do from sober version of themselves to stoned version. And then he shared a story of a time that Dana Carvey's kid, who's working on being a comic, came and did it and got stoned and then refused to go up on stage, and just the insanity that happened afterwards.
Dana Carvey?
Yeah.
So his kid, Tom Carvey, he was the first one that smoked and didn't make it back. That kid, one, he hasn't done stand-up for very long, and he has never done pot. He's never smoked weed, doesn't done any drugs.
You corrupted Dana Carvey's kid?
Yeah, I feel really bad about it. I was like,
you get a phone
straight
call.
edge.
Hi, this is Dana Carvey. What did you do to my son?
Yeah, somebody else got that phone call.
Dana Carvey did call?
Yeah, he did call. He was pretty pissed.
No! Wait, the kid told his dad what happened?
Yeah, but apparently that started him off on a path. He started getting tattoos on the road and stuff. And started getting drunk. But I remember yelling at his name's Tom Carvey, and I was yelling at him. I was like, just get on stage, just go up there for 2 seconds, just say you're too high to do this, and you'll be done. You'll be done. That's
perfect.
It. But he's like, nope. And I was like, Mike Myers' kid did it. You.
Oh, that's funny.
Mike Myers' kid did it, you P word.
Yeah, you've got to do it. I mean, you've got to complete the circle. Wow.
That must have been so surreal when Dana Carvey calls you and it's like, you guys were a gateway drug.
Yeah.
To my kid now getting tattoos and doing drugs.
What's so funny is just to think that, wow, we are old, that their kids are doing comedy. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know if he was joking around or if Mike Myers' kid actually does do comedy, but either way, Dana Carvey's kid does. And to think that he's got a kid doing comedy. Wayne and Garth, they got kids, and they're old enough to do comedy.
It's trippy when I see hockey players, obviously being a big fan of hockey, and seeing the guys I grew up watching, now their kids are in the NHL. Which is just weird.
Yeah.
Keith Kachuk, his kids are in the NHL, both of them. And it's just like, what the hell? I remember when he was a young player.
Yeah.
This needs to stop, this whole aging thing, BJ.
Well, I know, dude. I felt that way when Junior came along. It was like, damn, it was like yesterday his dad was raking, and now here's Junior.
Yep.
Man, dude, I know.
Big news just came out, BJ, about Earl Thomas.
Oh, Earl Thomas. We had rumors because the Cleveland Browns have been going crazy, and it was rumored that Earl would be a Brown.
He's not going to be a Brown.
What's he going to be?
Guesses. Make a guess.
Niner.
Incorrect.
No.
Vicky, where do you think Earl Thomas is going?
Not Patriots.
No,
not Patriots is not the kind of guess we're looking for.
Michael Bennett went there.
The Gators.
The Gators.
Florida Gators. Oh, is that college?
That's college.
All right,
yeah, he's going back to college.
Bears.
Not the Bears either.
I'm listing animals at this point.
The Cowboys. The Cowboys. Wrong. Rev.
Let's go to the Jaguars.
That's a good guess, but no, he's not getting scratched with the selfie.
Is this something we should know? Should we know this, you think, by a clue?
He will make Miles and Thrill very happy.
Ravens!
Whoa.
Yep.
Going to the Ravens.
4-year, $55 million deal, which includes $32 million fully guaranteed at the signing, and the deal includes $22 million in the first 9 months.
Well, if he can stay healthy, it's a hell of a signing, but I'm a little worried about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm a little worried about whether he can stay healthy.
4 years, $55 million and $32 million guaranteed.
And that's what he wanted. He deserved it. He gave us a lot of good years. I'm happy for him. It's just, I feel like this stage of a player's game, you can't blame the Hawks for doing what they did, even though he was pissed about it. And he actually showed why the Hawks were smart, because of the fact that you're at an age where, you get injured, and that's exactly what happened to Earl.
I do love all the Cowboys fans that are very upset with the owners because, this guy wants to be on our team and he's an elite player and you didn't get him.
Yeah.
As one person said, Dallas Cowboys, you effing suck. I'm a fan of the players in the uniform still, but Jerry Jones, you and your son-in-law, and your weak-ass head coach blanking suck.
Whoa.
Earl Thomas begged to play for you, and you still were incompetent. Enough is enough, damn it.
Boy, isn't it? Nobody thinks at all that maybe, you got to think about the money and think about the durability of the guy.
Yep. And Seahawks host Baltimore next season, so Earl Thomas will be making a return to CenturyLink Field.
Well, let's see if he'll give us the finger.
They should have foam fingers.
Yeah.
I know they won't do that because the Seahawks are a classy organization. They're not.
Okay, so we should make foam fingers.
Yeah, right? We should make Earl Thomas foam fingers.
I think that's a great idea. The problem is we'll go to all that trouble and make it, and he'll probably be injured.
Oh.
Seriously.
It's going to be like they wouldn't let him in.
So we can put a Band-Aid on the finger.
That's what we're going to do. Yeah, I really feel badly for the Ravens. Hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully that he will be healthy all season, and he will be exactly the player they hope he can be. Mm-hmm. But I have a lot of respect for the Seahawks front office. I feel like they made this move, like they do a lot with guys, at the right time.
Yeah, I mean, I think it sucks to lose him because he has such great history here.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
there comes a point where you have to make that shift, and they're doing that. It's just going to be interesting to see now what goes on with Russell, what's going to happen with Frank Clark.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some serious stuff going down, and then other players as well. Like,
Well, you gotta keep Frank.
Fluker.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you want to keep that dude.
Yeah, you do want to keep Fluker. And that Wilson kid, I don't know. You want to keep him?
He's
we'll see how he does.
disposable.
Yeah.
All right, I want to go back for a second. I decided to see what Mike Myers' kids look like. 'Cause
Jesus, Mary.
his kids are under 7. He has 3 kids under 7 years old. So that was a BS line, by the way. He's got a
Tyler,
7-year-old,
you lied to us.
a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 3-year-old. He's 55.
Good for him.
I know.
Well, I read something that said 50 is the new 40 when it comes to parents.
Yeah.
And hell, our boss.
Our boss has done it. I don't want it.
No, you
I don't even want grandchildren. So, I mean, I don't know. These people that they say 50 is the new 40, I am done with raising babies. I don't want any part of it, and I'm probably going to have to, because I guess as a grandfather, you're supposed to if that happens someday, right?
I think when you have grandkids, they're gonna have you wrapped around their tiny little fingers.
Of course. Look how Sarah has them wrapped around her finger.
What are you talking
her
about?
ratchet finger.
I'll kick that bee to the curb right now.
No,
She doesn't have me wrapped
wouldn't.
anyway.
Give me a break. You pay all her bills.
Not all of them.
What don't you pay? Yeah, what don't you
Okay,
pay?
yes, I'm curious.
Yeah.
She gets her groceries once in a while.
That's not a bill.
Oh, really? They just give it to you free?
No, but a monthly bill.
A monthly bill.
You go to the grocery store and you're like, what's my bill?
Yeah.
No, you just have to pay for it.
All right, so you're saying like a monthly
Like a
thing.
phone bill. Do you pay that?
Maybe.
Insurance.
Oh, yeah.
She doesn't have a car payment.
No.
Right, no electric bills.
No.
Cable.
No rent.
No cable.
Internet?
No rent.
No.
No.
So you pay all her
She's got
bills.
a great life, doesn't she?
God, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a blonde wig and pretend to be her.
Oh, yeah, you'll look just
Time
like
to get
her.
ratchet,
Yep.
Steve.
You got to practice your twerking there.
Yeah.
My twerking's just fine.
And my eyesight's not what it used to be, so I could easily confuse you.
Get some box wine in this bitch.
Yeah, there we go.
See, you're already talking like her. Good job.
Yep.
Good
I'll
job,
twerk
buddy.
upside down if it means I'm getting all that for free.
Okay.
You got to hang with J-Rubs all the time?
He's a good dude.
I know,
like him.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it seems like a winning deal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sarah's got
It's
a
a
great
shorter
life.
commute.
Sarah's got a great life. It's a lot shorter of a commute for you. So listeners on the loose, you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. You can also text us at 77999. Whatever it is you want to yap about, we are your yap receptacles.
Excuse me?
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm actually
no.
not. That's
Yeah.
you.
Oh, yeah, just me? Okay, fine. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. More of your calls, more of your texts at 933 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's listeners on the loose. You pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Someone just texted wondering if I was going to the Glorious Sun show tonight. Yes.
Of course
Tonight,
you are.
Tractor
Nice.
Tavern, baby. Sold out Glorious Sun show. One of the last shows on their tour. So it's and then they go back on tour again. So they're going to be opening up for the Struts coming back to town sometime in, I think, June or July. But yeah, can't wait. Except it's always hard on a Wednesday.
Yeah, it surely
Castle and I were
is.
talking about this. We need to, like, I don't know, maybe we need to, like, create a new bill or a law that needs to go into effect that on a weeknight, bands should go on a lot earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that funny? As you progress in your life, you're like, man, I used to do this all the time. Go out and see concerts in the middle of the week, but man.
Dude, when I first started working, doing mornings, even in my mid-20s, man, I would go out to the Crocodile almost every night. Even if I didn't know the band, I just knew everyone that worked there, and I would just go hang out. If I liked the band, I'd stay out all night, and then I'd go to work and be fine. Now the idea of being out,
Yeah.
that late, I mean, because Castle said they don't probably go on until after 9:30.
Oh, that's
we got a
beating.
couple opening bands.
Oh, boy.
And look, I mean, beggars can't be choosers. I'm excited to see them live. They're so damn good. It's worth going to see. It's very rare that I would pick a Wednesday night to go see a show, but this band's worth it. But still, man, it'd be nice if they started like 7.
Yeah, I agree.
Have the openers go on at like 5:30.
Yeah, when I went to go see Alkaline Trio back in October, they finished their set at 9:45.
See, they love America.
I was like, you guys this is the best. I called an Uber and I was home in bed by like 10:15.
Oh, my
This is
gosh.
amazing because it was during a weeknight.
Yeah, I'd hug them.
Yeah, I wanted to.
And you know, they probably think like, I don't know, you would think but if you're a young band, and the Glorious Sons, they're a pretty young group of guys. I think their lead singer's like 24 or 25. So that mentality is probably doesn't even cross their mind.
Yeah.
Alkaline Trio, they've been around for a minute. Matt
Yeah.
Skiba, he's probably around like what, late 30s?
40. I think 40s,
So,
actually.
yeah, he probably wants to go to bed by 10:30.
He knows what's up.
He's like, yeah, man, I want to finish my set, take a shower, and be in bed by 10:30.
It's just as like, I never thought I'd get to that position. I looked at my parents and said, what is wrong with you people that you don't go out and you just want to chill? And now I'm like, my wife and I both look at each other and we, I go see her and I'm down in vacation land in California. I think we run around doing everything. And we just go, hey, what do you think? You want to just get some to go and stay in?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, that is the greatest idea you have ever come up with, honey. I love that idea. And I'm like, what has happened to me?
It's such a funny thing. Like, my rule typically is if it's a band I want to see, if it's a Thursday night, I'll contemplate it. I really have to love a band to go out Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
Yeah, that says something. And if you want to know anything about Glorious Sons, know that it's a Wednesday. Steve is going to go see him. That says a lot.
That should be like on their little poster. It's like, I'm old. I don't like going out on weeknights, but I'm going out for these guys.
That's how good they are. Yeah, put that on a poster.
I think I saw the band Thursday on a Wednesday night, which was ironic.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. But that was another band that I'm obsessed about. That I was just like, okay, I guess I could be tired on a Thursday and a Friday for this.
Yeah. You thrown a lot of days in there. I'm not sure if you're talking bands,
I don't
days.
know anymore. I don't understand either.
I am lost.
Who the hell knows anymore?
So listeners on the loose, you pick the topic, you guide the show. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
And a quick shout out for the Glorious Sons. They just put out an acoustic live record that it's great from beginning to end. They redid their songs, but more acoustic, including doing an acoustic version of a Kanye West song. It's great. It's just, it's not even funny great. It's just they took the song and made it into a really good song where you're like, damn, these are some moments lyrically that you're like, okay, it's a little weird, but still, for the most part, it's just like, this is pretty damn awesome.
I think you like this band.
I do. I like them a lot, BJ. Texter just says, good morning. My boyfriend turns 40 in May, and I need ideas on what to do for his birthday weekend.
Ooh.
What would you all want to do for a milestone birthday? From Emily in Covington.
See, I turned 40 this year, and we finally figured out what we're going to have. We're going to have a giant Nerf battle at my house.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, people can bring their own Nerf weapons. Nerf weapons will be readily available.
Oh, that's nice.
And if you don't want to get shot in the face, you probably shouldn't show up.
But it's Nerf, right? How bad could it be?
I don't know. You could ask the PLP, because when he came to a birthday that I had a while back that had Nerf weapons, he walked into the house and I shot him in the eye.
Nice.
Not on purpose, but I mean, it happens.
I've seen those thumbnail movies.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Well, that's
She's
one
a real
thing.
estate agent.
Yeah. That is,
of course she is.
Okay. That is one thing you could do for your 40th birthday. I'm trying to remember my 40th and I can't.
I didn't do anything special. I mean, I just went and got dinner. It wasn't like anything. It was special to me because I'm not that kind of guy that I don't want to do anything over the top crazy where I need to, go this, that, and the other thing, go to Vegas or something like that. For me, it was just like, let's just have a nice dinner. And that was awesome to me. But I don't know what your boyfriend is. And what's he into? I would
whatever he's into, food wise, entertainment wise, I give him that.
Just feed him and bang him. He'll be happy.
Yeah.
F&B.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I know they're milestones, but like for me, when kids are involved, your birthday is not your birthday. It's their, especially with Sarah. She wants to celebrate it more than I do.
My thinking, I don't know what I want to do. I'm turning 30 this year.
Oh, you should just quit
dirty
life.
30.
The
You're
dirty
done.
30. Everyone's like, are we going to Vegas? I'm like, hell no. I'm not a Vegas person.
Vicky's, she was sleeping
like,
under a table at Vegas. She's like old lady in Vegas.
I don't care to go out to the clubs.
Take her to the rickshaw.
Yeah, I love the rickshaw. I've done that for almost every birthday. I'm even thinking this year, though, just telling everyone to F off, and I'm just going to go on a solo trip somewhere.
There's the spirit.
Whoa, look at you.
Yeah.
Self-love is important.
Yes.
So for your 30th birthday,
my
you're
treasure trunk.
Wow. So your birthday's right around my birthday, so I never get to go to your parties anyway.
Yeah.
Because I'm usually doing something for myself. So you're going to go do something for yourself finally like I do.
I think, yeah.
Good job.
So it says Dave and Buster's, always a good option.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody brings up driving NASCAR. Yeah, do one of those things where if you do go out of town, like where you can rent a nice car.
Oh, that's a nice thing.
That might be fun for him. I think it's case by case.
It really depends on the person. But usually, like Steve said, you can't go wrong if you feed him his favorite food and
bang him.
Yeah, and bang him. You really can't go wrong.
You can do what we're going to do for BJ's, bachelor party in a couple of months.
Steak dinner.
get him a steak dinner by some lovely ladies.
And by the way,
in Portland.
I'm having a bachelor party, not because I'm getting married again. It's because I never had one in the first place. So that people don't think I'm left my wife. I'm still with my wife. I'm just having the bachelor party.
She
that my
still
brother
lives in California.
Yeah, it's great relationship.
Everything is still exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly the same.
We're just giving you the party that you never had.
Yeah.
So it's just take a Disneyland trip. Yeah.
Well, you can't go wrong with going to an amusement park.
That would be pretty awesome.
I would see, for me, if it were you take me to when Star Wars opens up down in Disneyland, take me there.
Yeah.
May 31st, everyone. May 31st.
31st?
You're welcome.
May the 1st be with you.
Yeah. I'm going to be there a week after it opens, and I'm not going to ride anything. I don't have a feeling. So sorry, I just got really excited that you
Wait, you're going to go to Disneyland?
Yeah.
With the Star Wars opened up.
And you're not going to ride any of the rides?
Well, I'm going to try, but I feel like it's probably going to be a 4-hour wait for everything.
Just get the app and do the fast pass like days in advance.
Maybe. I still think it's going to be really busy in the Star Wars
Spend the $12,000 and get the movie star.
No.
Call Lori Loughlin, Aunt Becky, and see if she can bribe them to let you in there at a good
Buy
price.
a wheelchair and just wheel on in.
That's the thing to do. That's
Look,
exactly
all
what
morals
Felicity
go out the
Huffman would
window
do
for Star Wars.
It's kind of. I'm excited to see it, and I will go through it. I just don't think I'm going to be able to ride anything.
Wheel for the Wookiee.
Yeah.
I actually like that. That should be the name of a band.
I did it all for them.
Nice. That is not a Wookiee, but good enough. Yeah, that was good old Amelia Clark. That never gets old. That is not a Wookiee. That's gas. But anyway.
She says F&B. Got it. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. There you go. Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tell them you're welcome.
Yeah. See, when my 60th is coming up next year.
The big 6-0?
The big 6-0 is next year.
What the hell are you going to do?
I hope nothing.
Yeah, I don't want to break a hip.
Yeah.
I mean, if the first, party bus down to Portland goes well, we can do that again.
Yeah, see, that's what you guys want to do. I'm kind of like,
You should turn vegan for your 60th, and then we'll take you to this good vegan restaurant in Portland.
Yeah, again, this vegan strip
with
club,
lovely waitresses.
Yeah, you guys are great. See, that's the thing. When you get to be a certain age,
gentleman's club. It's a gentleman's dining establishment.
Yeah, people just want to do stuff. They want to party, and it's not even. It doesn't matter. It's like it's supposed to be a big deal for me, but I don't care.
Somebody did a meet and greet with Piff the Magic Dragon for his 40th. It was pretty awesome.
Piff is awesome.
Teatro Zinzani. I've never done that. Still.
I did it when it first was here. It's a good experience. Yeah. That's not a bad deal. Teatro's fun.
Yeah. So he says Vicky spent a weekend at Seabrook by the ocean. Perfect little getaway.
Yeah, Seabrook is nice.
Yeah, I usually go down to Astoria and party down there, but I'm totally down for something different.
I don't know if I've been to Seabrook. I've been to Seabeck. But if it's just like I don't even know if there is a. Where is Seabrook?
I don't know. Maybe
it's out by the ocean.
You're welcome.
Is it in Washington State?
Yes.
Thanks, DNC.
We have a Seabeck and a Seabrook, huh?
Yeah.
I guess we got a lot of C's in Washington State.
Well,
look at Vicky. But anyway.
C. Ouch.
That's
south of Moclips.
Oh, that's way up on the coast.
Yep.
On the Washington coast. Okay.
Moclips.
Oh, you don't know Moclips?
Is that where you get a haircut?
Moclips, let me tell you, you want to go and be storm watching on the beach, go to Moclips in the winter. Well, actually, go to Moclips anytime because the Washington coast, man, it's rustic.
Someone just texted, hey, guys, what's your favorite type of food?
For me, if you told me right now that you were bringing me...
I know, I just got excited.
Indian is my thing.
That's in my top 3.
Indian's my jam.
It's like, it goes back to my Metallica analogy. I always have a hard time pinpointing which one's my favorite of the first 3 Metallica records.
Yeah.
I have a hard time, it's either sushi, Indian, or teriyaki.
Isn't sushi and teriyaki both Japanese?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, sure. If you want.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, but they're different.
Yeah.
I'm talking sushi, like the fish and the rice sushi. I'm not talking. I know you could get teriyaki at a sushi place.
But they're both technically Japanese cuisine, I believe.
Fine.
I just want to make sure.
I left Steve's head exploding. Stop telling me facts.
Why do you have to be so right?
Yeah.
No, you're right.
I got to be right once a year.
Are you serious? You really over Italian food, huh? You put Italian out of the top 3.
It's not my top 3.
Wow. Yeah, Italian, Mexican, and Indian, I think, are in my top 3.
Where would Italian food be for you on your list? 5?
No, it'd be 4.
4? Okay.
Yeah, but Italian and Mexican. Yeah, no, Italian over Mexican. Oh, tamales trump everything.
See, to me, I have...
Change your order again?
Mexican and Chinese, I go back and forth on as far as what I like more, but it's got Italian and Indian are up there, or Indian and Italian top.
So I guess Japanese is my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's two of my three.
I was going to say Japanese is up there on my
So
top
I guess it would be
three.
Japanese, Indian, Italian, top three.
I thought you said Italian wasn't in your top three.
Now that we're combining teriyaki and sushi into one thing.
Italian's back.
Yes.
All right,
See,
Italian.
I helped.
You did.
Where does
Happy
pizza
birthday.
fit in? You haven't said pizza. Where does that fit
that
in?
Italian?
That's Italian.
It's Italian. It's Chinese.
Yeah, I thought that's where they made pizza at first, was in China.
Italian.
Well, it's really American. I don't even, do they even make pizza in Italy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do they? Because I thought...
Yeah, they do. I've
all
seen
right.
episodes of Cake Boss when they go to Italy.
Okay, but
They
that
have
was a
pizza.
thing. They didn't start that, right? Didn't somebody else do that?
I just looked online who invented pizza, and it was in Italy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, it must be something else I'm thinking of. All right, well, in that case, that falls under Italian.
I think you're thinking noodles.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking.
DJ loves noodles.
Yeah, he does.
I'm thinking Indian is what I'm thinking.
What about barbecue all day?
Wouldn't that be American, though?
Yeah, that'd be under American.
Yeah, that's American.
You know what? That's
What about
underrated.
Greek? Euros.
I love Greek. That's actually probably my top.
Really?
Wow.
Greek is number one?
Yeah.
I mean, Greek is good, but
I
I
never hear you
love
talking about Greek.
What?
I never hear you talking about
You
Greek
never
food.
say anything about Greek, Danny.
Yeah,
It's
like
always
I said
about
the best
pizza.
Euro.
Well, okay, this is not my favorite food item. Pizza is my favorite food item, but if I had to go for any cuisine, it would be Greek.
Italian is pizza, which means that should be your number one.
I feel like the spices are all about the same, though. The flavor.
I can't talk to these people.
We work with more.
We really do. It's like pizza's his favorite.
Good God, man.
Jesus.
If Danny doesn't count pizza in Italian, then Steve gets to go back to calling sushi
That
not
is fair.
Japanese.
No, I said it was Italian, but I'm not saying that's my overall arching favorite.
That's all you love is pizza, so it's got to be
I've
Italian.
never heard of you going to get Greek food.
Ever.
yeah, at least like once a month.
And how often do you get pizza?
Once a month. Once every other week.
How often do you get Mexican food?
Once a month or once every other week? That would be I can't.
I don't know. I've never counted my Mexican
My brain
food.
is hurting. Vicky, what's yours?
Probably Mexican food, because
Yeah.
I grew up with the goods. And then probably Japanese, and then Italian.
All right, then. I'm
Rev?
Why do we have this conversation? I'm really
Then burgers.
Where does Girl Scout cookies go into this?
Oh, that's be American. That's
All
American.
American.
For me, the top one would be Thai. I love a good Thai curry or a
Chicken
pad
pad thai?
Thai. Yeah, absolutely. Those things, the best.
Nope.
Oh, Vicky's saying no.
No, he's not allowed to eat that.
See,
He's allowed to do whatever he wants.
She went.
He's a
I was
grown
wondering
man.
why Vicky was like waving her face. I thought somebody passed gas. Now
No,
she's
when we were
no.
in Vegas, he was telling me about the bad gas he had. So
Yeah,
I
I
could
was pretty
smell
proud
it from
of
Vegas.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to be near that.
Jesus.
All right. Well, it's funny because the people are asking their favorite type of cuisine. Of course, number one in the U.S. Nothing that we were saying. Actually, American cuisine is number one.
And I'm proud to be an American.
Which is
Burgers. That's why. Chicken wings.
Yeah, barbecue, dogs, which are all great.
Dogs?
Hot dogs.
Like,
Jeez,
where are you
dude.
eating?
Hot dogs, yeah.
It got dark really quick.
Well, of course. Who's going to think I really mean dogs?
Right?
Hot dogs.
Well, you hate dogs, so I figured maybe you hate them so much you eat them.
I really don't hate dogs as much as I do their owners. Is really what it is. But yeah, but outside of our country, though, we're not the top cuisine, unfortunately. I think, where are we? As I look, worldwide, Italian's number one. Yeah. Americans in 7th place, American cuisine. At least we're in the top 10 all over the world.
See, Italian's just, I do love Italian food, but you can't, like, you eat Italian food, you just know you just wrecked your body as far as, like, the amount of calories.
So good.
It's all cheese and carbs.
Yeah, and it's so great, but it's like,
We did that in Vegas. We had mozzarella as an appetizer, fettuccine with a little pink sauce. I threw in,
like, I could eat lasagna every day.
Yes.
Easily.
Yeah. So good. All right, here's
you like
a question.
them cannolis? You like a good cannoli?
Oh, we had some cannolis.
We did have cannolis.
Yeah, we did, and they were good. Nice. I know, but you're right. It's just all carb central. It's just bad. And we had to roll Vicky out of there. She was done. Yep. Here's a question for you. What do Ryan Castle and soap have in common? Well, we're going to find out at 9:48 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. He's the drunk in charge. Now, the Ryan Castle question of the day.
What do Ryan Castle and soap have in common?
Lion fat. There you go. I learned that from watching Fight Club. Oh, wait, I broke the first rule.
You are not supposed to.
I like this text. Hippies hate both.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I don't like hippies.
Steve uses both around his crotch more than any other part of his body.
That's a fact.
It's important to keep that area clean.
I always love that pie chart. It shows where a guy spends most of his time scrubbing on his body when he takes a shower, and it's like 90% groinal area.
Washing.
That's right. We were told to do that at a very young age.
Washing.
And then armpits. And like nothing around the feet.
And you pathole.
They both sting if they get in your eyes.
Have you guys heard about that new candle McDonald's is offering? It's a cheeseburger candle. Del Taco is now going to be selling bars of soap on their website that can make you your entire body smell like French fries. So we got the candle that smells like cheeseburgers and soap that smells like French fries. This is a win.
I'm still getting laid.
Yeah. Ryan Castle. Oh, he is. I want to thank Justin for sitting and watching the show.
Yes.
Ryan Castle, he even though he's still getting, he's still going to be here for the 12-pack.
BJ and Migs play of the day.
No, I have no problem with you putting a plunger on my head.
Okay.
I wonder if it's going to leave a mark, like a hickey on your head.
Oh, gosh, right? That'll be a weird conversation with my wife later. Head hickey. Like, babe, I decided to do that whole cupping trend, but I did it on my head instead of my back.
Oh, right, yeah, the cupping.
They're going to get like a plunger like this guy had.
Okay.
Oh, we're not going to get a bigger one?
I think the bigger one won't work. There's too much, then there'll be too much air pocket.
Have you seen the size of your head, really?
Oh, it's a mutant-sized head. I get that.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. If I file for bankruptcy, do I have to appear in court? That makes me nervous.
Going to court is never something that's easy to do. However, when you file bankruptcy, you usually only have to attend one hearing at the courthouse. Of course, I'll be there with you. And when you go to court, it's not before the judge. It's actually with the trustee or the trustee's attorney. One of the things that's critical in a bankruptcy is that you give your attorney and the court all of your information. You list all of your assets and all of your creditors. That's what we're trading for your discharge, is your true and honest disclosure of your assets and liabilities. And so the court hearing is just usually about a 5-minute deal where you show up and reaffirm and swear that all the information you've given the court and your attorney is correct.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
I'm Erin Ryan, political commentator, comedy writer, and host of Crooked Media's Hysteria.
And I'm co-host Alyssa Mastromonaco, former White House Deputy Chief of Staff for President Obama.
Each week on Hysteria, we are joined by a team of hilariously opinionated ladies to discuss the headlines from the serious to the absurd.
We cover everything from reproductive rights to rom-coms and break down the political news of the week and cultural stories that affect women's lives.
New episodes of Hysteria drop every Thursday. Listen on Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.